Ahora sí seguimos. ¿Cómo estamos? Igual hace calor, no ha bajado, pero sí viene algo interesantísimo, que son las Demo Day de Startup Chile, la aceleradora pública de Corfo, y en esta ocasión 8 de estas empresas chilenas y extranjeras mostrarán sus soluciones frente a un panel que decidirá cuál es la mejor. Levante la mano el panel. El panel está distraído. El panel está distraído. Levante la mano el panel. Se pueden parar y mostrarse para que no haya... Ellos son los que van a elegir la mejor empresa y mejor pitch de esta zona. Así que un aplauso para ellos. Y quiero presentarles a Camila Sánchez, PR de Startup Chile by Corfo. Bienvenida. Y a ella la dejo
Gracias.
Moderando. Así que nada, bienvenida y que te vaya espectacular. Y mucho éxito a estas empresas que van a presentar hoy.
Muchas gracias. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I know you're confused, but actually, our demo day is going to be in English. Just because if you didn't know, Startup Chile is a program that is imparted in English because we have entrepreneurs from all over the world, and we also like to help them scale to wherever they want in the world. So you're going to be hearing us and the pitches in English. We're so glad you could join us and you can be here to meet 8 of the best startups that have gone through our big program, from the first generation to our current one, which is Big 8. As they said, I'm Camila Sanchez. I'm PR manager in Startup Chile, and on behalf of the whole team, I would like to thank Emprende Tu Mente for inviting us to host our demo day today here, and also our amazing partner Entel, which is helping us bring this demo day to everyone who is not here. That's right, because we are streaming live on YouTube this demo day. So hello to everyone that's watching us from home or in a cafe or in the subway, wherever you are. You can follow along and you can chat in the comments. Our very own Daniela Encina, which is part of our sub-staff, will be chatting with you, so you're going to feel a part of it just like all of us here. Here's the agenda for today, very quickly. Right now, we're at the demo day. In a few minutes, you'll see 8 amazing startups that have gone through our program. Then later, at 3:30 p.m., we'll be over at the Corfo stage for the winner announcements. You guys, I know, it's far, okay, and it's hot. But you can use it as a little break. You can go to the restroom. You can grab a free ice cream, and then we'll meet up there, okay? You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the winners of this demo day. And I would also like to invite you, if you're coming tomorrow, who's coming tomorrow? I'm coming tomorrow, yes? If you're going to be here tomorrow and you want to know more about Startup Chile, you're all invited also at the Corfo stage to meet up with entrepreneurs and some experts that have gone through our program about the whole thing of the SAP experience and the whole thing that we do. Now, you, of course, are welcome to share your content to our social media using the hashtag DemoDaySAP and tag us at startup_Chile if you're on Instagram. We're also on LinkedIn. You can find us there as Startup Chile by Corfo. Now, to kick it all off, please welcome Startup Chile CEO Javiera Araneda.
Thank you, Cami. Thank you, everyone. We are so excited to be here today with you guys at the ETM Day of this year, and also in the context of the Chile Tech Week that has been amazing. So many events that we don't even know where to go, right? So we are really, really glad to have everyone here today and with us to see these 8 amazing startups that are going to be pitching for us. They are from the big generation, from the first big generation to the current big generation, that is the number 8. So we are really excited. We have entrepreneurs from Chile, Argentina, Peru, and also from Nigeria. And we have 3 female founders, incredible female founders also, that are going to be pitching for us. with their incredible solutions in different industries also, because this is something that is very relevant for Startup Chile. We are firm believers in diversity. We love what happens when we have founders, female, male founders from different industries, from different countries, cultures, and everything, that are sharing the way that they're solving problems for companies and for people with technology. So we are really, really excited. You guys, are you ready to start? Do you want to begin? Perfect. We had 25 applications from startups from our portfolio to be here on this stage today. We did a selection process with part of the staff team, and we are really excited to show off this amazing startup. So, Cami, shall we begin?
Yes, let's begin,
Perfect.
please. Thank you so much, Javi. You can join us over there. And as Javi was saying, I'm sure you're all very excited to meet the 8 startups that we'll be pitching today. If you scan this QR code, you will find some key information about each one of them before their pitch. Okay? And here is the order of the startups. We've been sharing about them. We've been talking about them. We have Preauth, AkademiAPP, Ninja Hubs, Elsa, Yativo, NotNini, True Market Blockchain, and OK2Shop. Now, one of the most exciting things, as Javi was saying, about our portfolio is its diversity. We're agnostic to industries and we're agnostic to nationalities. So this group of startups represent just part of that diversity. We have startups from 4 different countries and a variety of industries such as fintech, edtech, logistics, HR, agtech, and retail. And you'll be meeting them very soon. Now, how this is going to work, each startup will have 3 minutes for their presentation, and our panel of judges will be evaluating each one of them, and then they'll have some time to deliberate about which one was the best, because we have 3 winners today. The first one is the best startup, awarded to the startup that has achieved outstanding milestones and delivers an exceptional and compelling pitch. Then, the most impactful, which recognizes the startup making a significant contribution to sustainability and creating measurable economic and social impact. And last but not least, the most innovative, which is the startup that provides a more innovative solution to a latent need. And now, as I said, you may be wondering, how are we going to choose these winners? We have an expert panel of judges. So please, let's give them a warm welcome. First, we have Komal Datlani, CEO at Lab4U. You can say hi to your audience. Then we have Carlos Rodriguez, Head of Corporate Innovation at Entel. Next, we have Juan Turner, Managing Partner at the Adalus Ventures. And last but not least, you already met her, Javiera Araneda, CEO at Startup Chile. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Now, I know you didn't come here to see me or hear me talk, so we're ready to begin. We'll start with a startup from Peru that went through our Build 1 and Ignite 2 generation. We're talking about Preauth, a startup that develops technology for financial exclusion. Please come to the stage.
Hello. Okay, thank you. So I'm very excited to be here, and I'm Luis Chao. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Preauth. And you know what? That today and here, 57% of people suffer some stress about financial and some stress about money. And financial exclusion, it's so painful. And this is because the financial stress. The financial exclusion is causing the financial stress, dropping around 250 million in Latin America without credit access, while 180 people in the region is with over-indebted and with so much amount of debts in the banks, and 70% of loans are rejected, while 15% are with a default rate, and 60% of people can't make it into the end of month. This financial stress is causing more and more health stress and 2x more suicide rate. So we drive financial inclusion through our products since our beginning in Startup Chile. We start in 2021 building Instacash, a successful peer-to-peer lending marketplace. Well, we have allocated more than $50 million in credit and 20K users in Chile and in Peru. And then we built the infrastructure to take guarantees, to letting other companies, such as Entel, for example, in Peru, could take guarantees from their clients, and this company could unleash more and more credit between people. So with Preauth, we have 128 B2B clients in 5 countries, and we manage more than $50 million in 8 types of collateral in the region. So, but this wasn't enough. We need to make more to impact the majority of the people. So we decided to create a product for those loan applicants that are rejected from the system, for those people that don't have the opportunity to get access to the financial inclusion. That's why we launched this year Revalúa. Revalúa means reassess in Spanish, and Revalúa is the winner of the Financial Inclusion Lab of the Latin American Development Bank. What is Revalúa? Revalúa is simply a WhatsApp in your hand that could detect which are your debts and make all the process with AI to clean all your debts and then rebuild your credit story. That's all. With all the intelligence and with all the technology, we can help a lot of people turn down their debts. And with Revalúa, we're using AI not only for the conversation. We use AI in the whole process of the debt healing, including the financial rehab, the debt recovery, and the smart credit allocation to rebuild their credit. Then we found that Revalúa could make some fit with the companies. So we go to the companies and we detect that if they have employees with debts, they decrease their productivity, they have more absenteeism, and they have more turnover costs and health costs and some engagement process. So we are offering this new product of Revalúa B2B to the companies, and nowadays we are boosting the company's health, financial health, with the company productivity and the happiness of the people by taking care about their debts. Nowadays, we are promising the companies 7 measurable promises for them, and our traction in 2 months, we have more than 10 clients with reassessing 4,000 people and growing 85% month over month. So we believe that financial inclusion is the start for all the opportunities that the people deserve. So if you want to know more, please contact me and let's talk later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Luis. You can go ahead. Now, you guys, here at Startup Chile, we look to have more and more female entrepreneurs. That's why we have an initiative called the Female Founder Factor, which helps us boost more participation for female founders. And actually, it means that for our Build program, we have 50% of representations of teams led by women. And so it's a great honor to introduce you to the next startup and her female founders coming up next. This startup was part of our Build 6 program. It is a gamified and personalized platform designed for students from the 1st to the 4th grade to develop essential life skills such as reading, math, and executive functions. From Chile, please welcome AkademiAPP.
Con este... Oh, perdón.
Sí, la...
Hi, I'm Barbara, CEO and co-founder of AkademiAPP, a technological platform created for children to develop the most important skills in life. Everybody knows that we have a huge problem in education, but I don't know if everyone understands the magnitude of the problem. In fact, 80% of the students in Latin America don't have the basic math skills and cannot read a simple text at the age of 10. In Chile, the reality is not different. 96% of the students in the 1st grade don't know the letters of the alphabet. And that is not just numbers. Our numbers are blocked to the future. So, which of you have children? Let me tell you something about your children. This is the classroom of your children. And this is a children classes in 19,000. If I put two pictures in the same color, can you see a difference? Absolutely no one. So we have an outdated classroom, bored kids, and overwhelmed teachers. Because in addition, in the last 3 years, increased the special educational needs. But don't worry, we have the solution, AkademiAPP. AkademiAPP is a technological platform to develop the most important skills in students from 1st to 4th grade. Mathematics skills, reading skills, and executive functions like memory and impulse control, which are highly predictive of success. Through personalized routes according to their need. In just 15 minutes, they learn these skills through meaningful learning. So far, 100% of our students increased their result in less than 1 month. We have a huge market. In Latin America, there are 30 million of potential users. We have a business model mainly B2B. We sell to school with a ticket per student. In the last 6 years, we grew by 800%. And we have 5,000 users are connected every day. In the last year, we have many recognitions. Among of them, the best startup by La Nave Madrid. By the first one who believed in us, it was Startup Chile. So thank you for that, and thank you to the medias too. What the next? We have an open room with 3 goals. First of all, consolidating Chile. Second one, integrate AI. And third one, explore other markets in Latin America. Why now? Among other reasons, because 70% of the teachers in Latin America are open to integrate technology and innovation in the classroom. Because edtech markets are growing every day. But above all, because we are talking about children. So we have to act today. We are 3 founders. One of them is owner of a successful technology business and expert in neuroscience. And I used to be the Ministerial Secretary of Education. And we have a principal advisor. He was Minister of Education, and he also was a co-founder of Universidad del Desarrollo. We have many advisors and a great team. Everyone so different between us. But we have one single purpose: reducing educational gaps in Latin America. So, I invite you to join me to make more smile like this one from a children in Patagonia who is finally learning to read. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Barbara. Congratulations. Now, next up is a startup from our current generation, Big 8. This Chilean startup connects retailers and brands with a fully integrated network of local couriers to make faster, more reliable, and easier the way parcels arrive to consumers. Please welcome Ninja Hubs. Hello. Sí.
Hi, my name is Andres from Ninja Hubs. We are a logistic company, and we are making happier customers. So let me tell you a brief story. She's my daughter, Amalia. She's a 3-year-old girl, and she had her birthday past October. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to buy a present for her. So I went to an e-commerce, and I bought a same-day delivery gift. What happened? 10 p.m., it didn't arrive. So quickly, the next morning, I ran to the supermarket, and I bought this baby for her. For sure, she didn't realize. But for me, it was horrible. So I got my broken promise. Did you know that 1 of 10 customers in Latin America doesn't receive his order on time? That's because we created Ninja Hubs, where we connect retailers and brands. Where we connect retailers and brands with a fully integrated network of gig workers and couriers to make faster, more reliable, and easier the way parcels arrive homes. How it works? Easy. Brands make the sales, we pick up the freight through a partner, and then we make the rider assignment with final home delivery. We have a successful story with more than 30,000 orders, with really good service levels, and almost with no issues in our operations. The team is composed by Rodrigo, who has more than 5 years in cybersecurity and software development, and in my case, I have more than 10 years in logistics and operations. We are supported by entrepreneurs with more than 10 years building companies. We have an increasing sales track record with more than 16% growth month over month. And this quarter, we are going to almost duplicate the sales regarding past quarter. We have nowadays with a national expansion to the principal cities of Chile with accumulated revenue of $70,000. So, also, we are in a fundraising process via Upper, a crowd shipping platform, where we have in a pre-seed round $150,000, and we almost have achieved 80% of the run. But don't give up. You can join us. You can be part of the 23%. You can scan here and be part of this journey with us. Let's talk each other, please, and be part of the future of logistics. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Andres. Congratulations. Now, as I was telling you before, we are an acceleration program who is open for entrepreneurs and startups from all over the world. And we actually have projects from over 100 countries in our portfolio. Now, this next startup comes from our neighbor nation, Peru. It is a digital tool based on data that allows organizations to identify and assess workplace harassment risks and design prevention strategies specific to the organization's needs. From our Growth Aid program, please welcome Elsa.
Por abajo. Sí. Okay. Hi. I'm Marlene, CEO of Elsa. We build technology that helps organizations prevent harassment at work, a really hot topic nowadays in Chile. Now, sexual harassment or harassment affects 30% of people in Latin America, 40% if they are women, 50% if we are talking about people from the LGBT community. This, of course, is really bad for them, but it's also bad for businesses. And let me explain you why. Organizational response to sexual harassment typically requires a report to be filed, something that only 1% of people do out of fear. So, 99% of chances are that you are not aware of your risks, and therefore you can control them and manage them. A whistleblower line, therefore, is not enough, and this is why we have Elsa. Elsa is a B2B SaaS that allows for organizations to identify, monitor, and take action against harassment. It collects data on an anonymous basis from employees and uses algorithms to create risk assessments and tailor-made strategies for each organization. We launched in January last year, and we've grown year on year 2x. Our clients are big corporations like Sodexo, Cencosud, Movistar, main mining corporations, retailers, and banks in the 8 countries we have clients in. Countries like Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, and we have now, with the support of Startup Chile, launched in Chile as well. In the middle of the Career regulation, the Career law is a piece of legislation that came into force 2 months ago and goes around prevention of harassment, sexual harassment, and gender-based violence in the world of work. Elsa's methodology has the support of the Inter-American Development Bank, and we also have the biggest set of data on this topic in the whole region. So we can do a lot of benchmarks and learnings about this. But this, unfortunately, is not only a LATAM issue. This is a worldwide problem. And this is why we have legislation in more than 130 countries around the world. Now, I'm really aware of this law part because before being an entrepreneur, I was a lawyer and a partner in a law firm. My co-founder, Yvonne, the CTO, now she is the entrepreneur, and this is her third SaaS and startup. The competitor landscape, full of lawyers as well. We are costly and not necessarily tech-based. On the tech end side, there are some solutions more on the whistleblower line, while legislation is pushing for prevention. Elsa is a tech-based solution with a focus on prevention, and prevention matters because this is what has allowed us to reduce the incidence of harassment by 60% in 1 year. And it has also allowed us now to reduce the incidence or the employee turnover associated to harassment by 65%. That's making prevention not only good for people, but good for businesses. We are Elsa. We build technology that helps organizations prevent, assess risks, and control them associated to harassment. If you are If you are a company and want to have Elsa in your organization, please book a demo with us. And if you are an investor, let's talk. We are extending our round for our presence in Chile. Thank you.
That's great. Congratulations, Marlene. Thank you so much. Now, you guys, we've already gone through half of our startups. Can you believe that? And before we continue with the next half that are pitching today, I wanted to let you know that in Startup Chile, we currently have an open application process. It is an open call for technology-based, innovative, and scalable businesses. So if you have one, or if you know of someone that does, please make sure to remember this date. We have an application process open until November 29th. You can apply on our website, startupchile.org, and you can apply to any of our 3 programs. We have Build for those who have an idea or an early stage startup. We have Ignite for those who already have an MVP, and Growth for those who are scaling their business. So please make sure to apply or to spread the word. And we cannot wait to see you as part of our Big 9 generation. Now, moving on, continuing with our foreign entrepreneurs. Coming up next, we have a project that came all the way from Nigeria to our Ignite 6 program. Please welcome a startup that provides banking infrastructure, enabling companies to provide financial products to their customers for a fraction of the cost of traditional banks. Give it up for Yativo.
Hi, I'm Mike, co-founder at Yativo. As you can see, there's a handsome picture of me, first time in Chile. 2 years ago, I came with big dreams to build a remittance platform connecting Latin American migrants with their sponsors abroad. And I faced some problems. Firstly, I realized that unlike Africa or Europe, Latin America's financial infrastructure is fragmented. Every country has its own regulation, its own laws, its own banking systems. So it made it very expensive for me to even build an MVP and to get started. So to solve that, we built Yativo, an all-in-one platform that would enable us, and now you, launch your financial products in weeks, not in months. We understand this problem better because we faced it. I've built several fintech products, so I understand the problem that I faced with both the pricing, coverage, with both size. They say they want you to be big before they can onboard you. So I understand the problem, which is why we built this solution. Our platform is an API-based platform. So on the front end, you and your users interact seamlessly. While via API, you connect to Yativo, and Yativo works directly with the banks and the crypto networks. Our market size is growing at 12% per annum. And we believe that if we can take 7% of the market, we'll be able to provide financial infrastructure for 131 million people, which would actually help with financial inclusion in the region. Our business model is custom, made for every single platform. So depending on your size, your use case, your volume, we give you a custom pricing, or transaction fees, interchange revenue, issuing, and KYC, KYB. For large enterprises, we also offer a subscription base, so you could pay up to 10K depending on the size of your company. So far, we have been working on this for 12 months, and we have processed over 450K. But don't worry about those numbers. They'll go up next year a lot. Currently, we are working on launching our pre-seed round next year for $1 million, which will be starting in January. The funds will go to project development, team building, cybersecurity, and customer acquisition. And the team of 2 founders, I am my brother, Bernard, and we have a team of 6 with over 30 years experience building financial products and helping users move money from point A to point B. So, if you are a startup and you are looking to build financial solutions, scan this QR code. If you're a VC and your portfolio companies build fintechs, scan the QR code. We have a development grant ongoing for platforms. Thank you and have a great one.
Thank you so much, Mike. Congratulations. Thank you for your pitch. Now, as I was telling you before, we are industry agnostic. So we've seen startups from many, many industries. And actually, our main ones in our 14 years of life are IT and enterprise software, healthcare and biotech, e-commerce and retail, wholesales, consumer products, and education. And that last one is the industry where our next startup just tries to do some things. It is an educational game that enables students to learn programming in school. From our Ignite 7 generation, please welcome NotNini.
Hello, ETM. My name is Marco from NotNini, Next Generation Builders Emerging from School. So, believe it or not, in this picture is with my little brother. We spent more than 6 hours per day at the school, and we never had a single technology class. Today, 70% of a school cannot teach programming because high cost. NotNini is a game for learn and teach programming with challenges in languages like JavaScript and Python. And a teacher with zero acknowledgement can teach programming and transform the old school classroom into a real-time code competition. So the market is big, it's growing so fast. Today, all school needs software as a service. And our value proposition in this case, we create an algorithm for detect and predict talent early, and we can connect the best students with the best companies when they are more than 18 years old. We have a lot of competitors in the world. Our difference is we're making a game. We know that the teenagers spend more than 90 minutes per day at TikTok, and we are making a big game for them. And today we have a product for sale in the whole world. We are improving in features with AI for improve the UX experience. And we are a SaaS B2B model. We have a subscription. And we sell today a B2C subscription model too for families. And we started last year with 3 schools in Argentina. Today we have more than 50 schools in Mexico, Chile, and Argentina. And we met the founders in university. We work in these different companies. We work together. Matthias is the CPO. He's making the game. And Ivan making the code. I'm technical too, but I'm working in fundraising and sales. We are closing our seed round for reach $1 million in ARR. And my ask today for you guys is, Komal, if you want to be my mentor for make big thing, we are in the same industry. Javier and Carlos, we will go to buy a motorhome for make a road trip to whole Chile and Argentina for the schools and making code competition. Imagine the Intel logo with Startup Chile and NotNini in the same track. And you, Juan, we can talk later for the venture capital. So if you want to be the elder brother of the next generation of builder, let's talk. Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Thank you, Marco, for your pitch.
Bueno, pedí bien, ¿eh?
We can hear you still. Wait. Okay, now we've reached the last 2 startups. Judges, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Eso, that's great. That's what I like. Now, coming up next is a startup that is currently in our Ignite 8 generation, also from Peru. This solution enables smart contracts for agro-global trade. Give a round of applause for True Market Blockchain.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Chiara, CEO and co-founder of True Market Blockchain, smart contracts for global trade.
Let me start telling you the story about Pepe. Pepe is a small mango grower in Peru, and he has the opportunity to export his delicious product to the Netherlands the last year. But finally, he couldn't do it. Why? Because his buyer offered him terrible payment conditions, and the bank won't lend him any money. So Pepe ended up really sad. He needed to sell this product to an intermediary that paid a really low price in order to get paid faster. If you take all the Pepes in the world, this problem is accounted at $62 billion. And this happens because there are a lot of scammers in the market, causing fruit fraud, a problem valued at $30 billion. So if there was only a solution that could help Pepe, now it is. True Market Blockchain. Our platform connects directly Pepe with all his market around the world. We give full transparency and traceability of the supply chain in real time, and we finance these operations. How we do this? All is thanks to the smart contracts. Every time a transaction is generated, a smart contract is created. The transaction is divided into milestones, and every time a milestone is accomplished, the payment is released, allowing also to have P2P investors to put the money on the contract and earn an interest from it. Our business model is simple. We commission 8% from every transaction that is made in the platform. And so far, we have already transacted more than $1 million in the platform. We have onboarded more than 100 companies. Our MRR is 12K. And we are also measuring the reduction of the carbon footprint. Here you can see our sales and revenue has been growing 20% month over month. And we are working with companies around the world in more than 4 continents. But the most impressive thing we have is our team, a multidisciplinary team that complements perfectly each other. We have Alessandro, my co-founder and COO, with more than 10 years of experience in the agro industry, leading the relationship with producers and global trade. Jarek Bialek, our CTO, with more than 10 years of experience leading blockchain projects, and me. I am the CEO. My experience comes from companies such as Nestlé and Uber, leading projects and leading the sales areas. We won an accelerator program and investment with the startup Wise Guys and Tricoma Capital in Portugal. We now have won the Startup Chile grant, Startup Peru grant, and we have, with ICP Protocol, a strong partnership to develop more our technology. We are raising 700K at this moment, and this will help us to reach our ambitious goal. We want in 2026 to generate an MRR of 200K, and we are going to do this leveraging our technology, making it more scalable, and selling obviously more. So if you want to help us disrupt the agro industry, please contact us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chiara. You have your group of fans over there. Thank you. Now, if you guys were wondering about numbers or sales or anything, here's a fun fact for you. By the end of 2020, our entrepreneurs had reached a total of over $2 billion in sales worldwide. Now, we know 2020 was a long time ago, but just to let you know that we're working on updating that metric, and pretty soon you will have an updated number. So you will find out soon enough. Now, we've reached our last startup of the day. He was part of our Growth 4 program, but he's always present in our co-work and in our activities in Startup Chile, because as we say, once a supper, always a supper. So please welcome a startup that helps consumers identify foods suitable for their dietary preferences or restrictions while providing businesses with accurate nutritional data. Please welcome OK to Shop.
Gracias. ¿Con cuál se basa? ¿Para abajo? Yeah. Super. Hi, everyone. My name is Sebastian Wilson. I'm the founder of AkademiAPP Shop, and I'm here to share with you some very interesting facts. Our brain consumes in 10 days to fully work less energy than the one that is required to evaporate this single ice cube. And this has 2 implications. The first one is that we have little energy to make decisions, and the other one is the little amount of information we have about food facts. And talking about food facts, more than a third of Chile and the world's population has some dietary preferences or restrictions. And that can be because of their health, their religion, or their lifestyle. But what these people really have in common is that they have to be experts on reading and understanding food labels, which is a very complicated task because there's a lot of information, and the big issue here is that committing a mistake can even have fatal consequences. The good news is that there is an app called OK to Shop that allows you to enter your preferences that can be as unique as you want and gain the superpower of personalizing food labels. You just enter the information that is proper for yourself, and then you can scan the barcode of the product, you can search it by name or by category, and then instantly know if it's suitable for you, the list of ingredients, nutritional facts, product alternatives, and also where to find these products and at which price. So OK to Shop is useful really for everyone. During the last 5 years, we have been obsessed on building the biggest and more accurate and up-to-date database of food products in Latin America. And this has been thanks to a team of more than 20 people, a community of more than 200,000 users, and thanks to different certifying entities, we have collected more than 75,000 products information from Chile, Colombia, Argentina, and Peru. But how do we win money if the app is free? Well, we have two business models. The first one is to give the brands the opportunity to convert OK to Shop into a digital extension of their packages. So when you scan one of their products, you can see food recipes, videos, surveys, links, whatever. And the second model is to give access to companies to get into our database and enhance the information they have of their own consumers, to do benchmarks, and to enrich the product listings on their e-commerce platforms. Well, remember that our brain uses a little energy. Okay, so in order to make decisions, it has to make shortcuts. And the most common shortcut is to repeat decisions. And this can be a big issue because what has worked in the past may not work today or in the future, especially today in times where everything is changing so rapidly. New technologies, new consumer trends, etc. So in order to fix this, you have to rely on info that has been collected and analyzed by experts. And that is precisely the service that we provide in OK to Shop. Thanks to Startup Chile and other organizations that have been supporting us, we have convinced major retail and food industry leaders to rely on our information to make their better decisions for the future. And also, we are helping more than 3 million people to make more informed shopping decisions. So, if you want this too for your business and get our superpowers, please contact us because that is what we are on OK to Shop, a data-driven company for data-driven decision makers. Thank you.
Much, Sebastian. Congratulations. And congratulations to all because that is a wrap on Demo Day, you guys. Congratulations to all these remarkable entrepreneurs for your great pitches and the significant evolution to your businesses. You're all a great example of what we do here at Startup Chile. I would like to ask all of our entrepreneurs to come to the stage for a quick picture. And also, thank you to our amazing judges. Thank you, Comal, Javiera, Juan, Carlos. This couldn't be possible without the knowledge and your experience. So thank you. Now you have 30 minutes to deliberate, and we'll meet, remember, over there at the Corfo stage, okay? You guys can also come up for a group picture, please. And just give yourselves all a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming here. We'll meet up in 30 minutes over there to meet the winners, okay? Thank you so much. Come, yes. Come on. And if we have some music, come on, come on, come on. A group picture, you guys. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Scooch. Who's missing? Always a supper. Yay. Thank you so much, you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. We'll meet up in 30 minutes, all right? 3:30 by the Corfo stage, which is near the other stage, in case you were wondering. Yes. Yes.